Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. And it's Lisa Skoll, Executive Leader with Avon, having some coffee with you this morning. And it's an exciting day for me. I can share with everybody. My oldest son, I have 3 children, but my oldest is 18 today. So I know. How do I have a child that turned 18? I ask myself that all the time. It's tough when you're 25. I'm just kidding. Just so excited. It is a fun day. My children, you know what? Like you, they're my life. You know, it's something that when I decided that I wanted to have children and we started having children, it's an amazing part of your life. Beautiful to watch them grow, watch them become their own people, and try to be the best example, I guess, as a parent that you can be and still be a parent. And it's a challenge every day, but you know, I have to say that I love it. And that brings me to our challenge. I can't tell you how important it is to know exactly what it is that you want in your life. What do you want from your life? I'm asking you, what do you want? Financial freedom? Just independence, period? Maybe you just aren't looking to start a business that's, you know, full-time, that you really like your job or your career, and you just want, I love Avon, I want to make some extra money, I love saving money on my stuff, I love the demos. Maybe that's it. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But you need to know what it is. And you need to own that. And then you need to make it happen. And you need to do it. And you're not going to do it if you're not positive. You're not going to do it if you have all this negative in your life. And you're not going to do it if you're feeding into all the negative that's in your life. And there's a lot of it. I know. It's everywhere. People are not happy. You will go out and meet unhappy people. They're just not happy with them. Doesn't mean that they're not taking it out on you, but they're just not happy. And we try to share some happiness. You know, what is it that maybe you can help them change in their life? Maybe they just need an Avon lady to make them smile, or an Avon man to make their day. So I want you to figure out exactly what it is that you want out of your business. That's what I want you to do. Your challenge today is to start thinking about what you're going to do differently to change your life. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I've wanted to be a stay-at-home mom since the day I found out I was pregnant with my son Zachary, and I was not. I had a full-time job at the time, and I really wasn't thinking, I can start in direct sales and stay home. Had no idea about doing something like that. And I worked it out. I went back to work after taking 3 months off, and I went to work for a week, and they laid me off. Well, they offered me another position in Akron. Wasn't interested in driving to Akron. It was enough that I was away from my son all day long. Took the opportunity to say, hey, I'll do unemployment, take my severance pay, I'm going to stay home and figure it out. And I did. And then didn't really need to go back to work, stayed. And then I had my daughter 2.5 years later. So when she turned 1, you always get antsy and wanting to do something. So that's me figuring out Avon might work. Still didn't really want to have didn't need to have that money. There's a difference in life. A want, a need, an urgency, and have that, okay? So 2 years of personal shopping with Avon. I've never missed putting an order in. I've always loved the training. I have taken advantage of in all the opportunities that were there. And when I started in leadership after being with Avon for 2 years, I really seen the dynamics of, wow, I can have my own business and it can grow with my kids and we can have a substantial income in a few years if I work hard at this. So I did. And I made a decision to do that. Now, a few years down the road, 5.5. 5 years down the road, I end up with my son, John. And so I have my 3 children, and a year after that, I end up divorced. And I didn't see that coming. So life changes, things happen. There's always going to be something around the corner. Maybe it's not expected. There could be somebody sick in your family. My mother was sick for years, and I helped take care of her. It did not keep me from working a business. As a matter of fact, I worked it harder so I can be with her. That's the difference. So you need to really weigh your options. And I know yesterday when I talked about the challenges, I said, okay, you can use these excuses that you'll quit your business for, but when you look at what you end up doing anyways, it ends up being almost worse. So let's see what we can sacrifice in our day to get where we want to be with our business. So when I figured out I had to make my ends meet with this business, I needed to pay some bills, then it became an urgency. I became very hungry. I wanted to build to the top as quick as possible. I need to almost start from the bottom again because the business was just crashing down around me, just like my life was. But I didn't quit. You never, ever, when I get an email and it says, oh, Lisa, I have to step back from my Avon just for a little while. So much is going on in my life. I think to myself, See, that's where you will fail yourself. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. Even, if you are sick, if something's going on in your life personally with you, you might have to change and alter how you do things, but don't give up on something that you want to work. Don't give up on it. Because it's that every single day putting in an effort that's going to get you where you want to be. And I've proven that to my children, to show them you don't quit. I don't care what you do. You start on a team. You might not like it once you get on there, but we're going to stick it out, and you're going to do it till the end. Give it as much as you can. You're just not going to do it next year. That's all. But you might end up loving it, but you don't quit. So you started this business for whatever reason. I want you to get the most out of it that you can. And know that there are going to be struggles. There are going to be things that are going to get in your way. And the more you make and the more successful you are, the more struggles you'll probably have, because people don't like to see you happy or successful. So they might try to bring that down on you. Don't let them. Do what you have to do every day. Get rid the negative out of your life. Darren Harding said it great this morning. I watched his inspirational thing this morning, and he says, get the drugs out of your house. The drugs were being the news. Oh, the media can kill it. First thing in the morning, they can kill it. Turn it off. You don't need that negative in your life. Find something positive. Read something positive, and then apply that to your life. Find out how you can change somebody's day. And since I have this beautiful Avon business today, I have some things I am going to attend to that will need my attention this morning, like every business does. I have books ready, and my son took the day off from school, and when he gets home here in a little bit, I'm probably going to spend the day with him. So you might see some pictures of us, or we might be doing whatever, but it's the beauty of being able to make my own schedule, because I do own my own business. So I'd love to help you. I want to hear your successes. If I can share something that's going to make that difference for you, if I can give you something that's going to jumpstart everything and be that answer you're looking for, then share with me what is it that you need to figure out in your life to get exactly out of it what you think. And I'll be happy to think, if I can help, I will help you. I wish I could do it for everybody, because, that would be awesome, but I have to do it for myself. So I love you guys. I'm so excited to share in this wonderful day with you with my son. And I look forward to, of course, many, many, many more celebrations. A big shout out to a few of my peeps out there. I know Karen Ramos has a birthday today, and I know my girl Carla Lytle has a birthday today. I'm not sure if anybody else has a birthday today, but I know those two do, because I remember seeing that they do. And so I am super pumped that they shared their birthday with my son. So happy birthday to you guys, and anybody else whose birthday it might be today. You go out and be positive today. Take something and write those reasons why you're doing what you do. And I want to have all the negative on one side, all the positive on the other, and then make sure as you get those negative, I want you to come up with what you're going to do to change that to a positive. That's what you're going to do. And that's going to make a difference in your business today. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I hope you're having a fabulous morning. Enjoy your coffee. I'm going to go get myself another cup. And happy Avon.